Hello and welcome to the Auburn on Main podcast. My name is Jonathan Glover, Communications Manager for the City of Auburn, and I am joined, this is episode 71, joined by Angee Pogosian. Angee, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing absolutely phenomenally.
Great, your forehead looks awesome.
Thank
And
you.
today we are joined by Economic Development. We have our intern, Jillian Orm.
Hi, guys.
Jillian, and then Emerson Folker.
Hello.
And you switch titles. It's now Economic Development
Program Administrator.
Ooh,
Awesome.
is that like a promotion?
More syllables, in a way.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a little promotion.
More responsibility. Yeah.
Okay, I love that for you.
How's
King.
everybody doing?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'm doing great.
Hanging
Good
out?
summer. Busy
Wait,
summer.
is summer? World Cup is over?
Yeah.
United States
for us.
lost on Monday? Yeah.
It's over for us.
It's us for like Seattle and also the
Yeah.
United States.
Yeah.
It happened at the same time, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because now we don't have to deal with that anymore.
Right.
Which I'm pretty happy about. That was like, for my position, meetings every single day at noon just to talk about like all the emergency stuff that could happen and reasons why there might be a large scale thing that we have to communicate about. So that's been pretty cool. I'm sure for your position though, Emerson, less people around.
Less people around. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we didn't have any watch parties in Auburn, but, more people in the restaurants watching the American game.
Yep.
So,
Oh, I'm sure it was packed everywhere.
yeah.
Don't people have to like pay a ton of money to have a watch party, or is that?
To have a dedicated
official,
FIFA watch party, yeah, it's
okay.
expensive, especially for like a city or a bigger entity to
But if it's just a bar
that.
and you have people watching
Yeah.
it, it's on the TV.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
paying their rights through their
Yeah.
cable provider. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, Angee, what have you been up to?
Amazing things. Oh my goodness. We have our second to last game of kickball
Yep.
today,
At 9 p.m.
9 p.m., which is crazy.
It's a late
Egregious.
night.
You're in
Yeah.
a league?
Yeah.
We are.
It's a beginner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I think it's unclear. Beginner / intermediate.
I mean, Grizzly Gators or whatever, they're definitely not beginners. They kicked our butts.
Glizzy Gators. Yeah.
Glizzy Gators.
They were really good. They're all wearing cleats. They look like athletes. It's like, I know you played baseball recently.
Yeah, it's honestly dumb that they like put themselves, like it's cowardly that they put themselves down
I
as
agree.
beginners.
Yeah. You know what, Glizzy Gators? You're cowards.
You're
I'll say
cowards.
it. Come on the
Coming
podcast
for
and tell
you.
us we're wrong. I
Yeah.
hope they see this.
Yeah.
The other teams were also very good.
Very good. We did finally win our first game last
Won.
week.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Do
we
you-
won. It was 17-7.
Yeah, we
Wow.
won one.
No mercy rule.
Do you have
There's a-
uniforms?
No.
No?
I am trying so hard to
Yeah.
get
We're
and
going to get shirts.
we want
Yeah.
shirts, and guess what my idea is? Okay.
Well, what's the team name?
Yeah.
Throwbocops.
Robocops.
Throwbocops.
It makes no
Okay.
sense, but
What? Yeah, you gotta tell me the story.
I
behind
so my
wanna-
friend Rob threw it out there. He said Throwbocops, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, this is for kickball. I thought it was for dodgeball."
Oh.
And we thought, "Oh, it's kind of funny though."
Yeah.
Sorry, Angee, go ahead.
No,
what
it's
is
okay.
your idea for the shirt?
Okay, I want us to have every team player's face, like one of those shirts that have a bunch
No,
of
I know you're
faces
talking
on
about,
it.
yes.
And then because it's Throwbocops, like maybe lasers shooting out of their eyes.
Yeah.
Like-
Did RoboCop
That's
I
have?
don't think he does.
He didn't have
No.
laser vision.
Okay,
He
somebody
just-
you're so
somebody said
creative.
lasers,
He has,
and
like,
I
a
was
red
like, that'd
visor.
actually be cool.
Just have a visor.
So we could all have visors, but the problem is that I don't. Some people aren't as like some people are subs, so they're not as like they don't come to every game. So we're like, whose faces would go
Yeah.
on
Also,
there?
like the real estate on a shirt is limited, and there's a lot of people. There's like 15 people,
Oh, wow.
there's like 13, but no,
maybe 13. There's a lot of people.
there's a lot of people. But
And,
anyway.
when she said that, I thought she wanted a shape of something with our faces, and I was like, I think that's gonna look creepy.
Have you seen those shirts? Like people will be like, I got a shirt of my girlfriend, and
No,
it's
I
like
know.
5 faces of
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be something like that, and I sent Zach inspo. We have a
We could still do
graphic
that.
designer on our team,
Yeah.
Zach, his friend,
Very talented.
and I'm like, next season, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. What have you guys been up to? Kickball, running?
Well, now that you mentioned the World Cup,
Yeah.
I went what was that, Sunday?
Monday.
Oh, you went?
Oh, I went on Monday.
Monday, yeah.
I
You went to the USA game?
Not to the game, but I went to
okay.
Pioneer Square
Oh.
for the Spain game and then for the US game, and it was just packed.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Kylie was there. Kylie's she's mixing the show right now. She's on the 1s and 2s. Kylie, can you give us a rim shot? Perfect. Thank you, Kylie. Good job. She was there. She said it was crazy. It was insane.
It was wild. I've never seen so many people in my life.
Yeah.
Couldn't even walk around for like blocks
100,000
and
plus.
blocks.
Yeah, that's what Kylie was saying. And then, I remarked earlier when we were walking back from the police station that you and Kylie are both pretty short, I think.
Yeah.
Could you see over anybody while you were there?
No, I couldn't.
Yeah. I imagine that's like a
streaming the
totally
game
different
on my
world.
phone
That's so
while it's
wild.
happening right there.
You couldn't see the massive screens they set up?
No,
I mean,
'cause
your
I was,
vision's
like-
this way, right?
There's always
I was
tall
probably like
people in
600
front.
meters away from the screen.
Meters, look
anyway.
at
She said
that.
meters.
Meters.
Oh, it's 'cause she's a runner.
I run track.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at meters. by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Meters
How many
who?
feet
Yeah.
is that?
Well,
It's
there's 3
18
feet in a meter, right?
Yeah.
1,800
6
feet.
Yeah.
I
can
don't
do
even
yards,
know
I
feet.
guess.
When I first started learning how to drive, I never understood when it would say like 500 feet. I was like, I don't know,
yeah,
and I
that
would
is
like
hard.
miss
in a
the
car.
turn,
Yeah.
or I'd turn too soon
Oh
because
yeah,
I
like a
wasn't
GPS.
sure.
Yeah, 900 feet away. Like you might as well just be speaking in
Yeah.
Latin. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so World Cup. That's cool. Emerson, did you go to any?
I didn't go to any. My wife took our oldest son to the Bosnia game when it was
Oh,
in
cool.
Seattle,
Yeah.
so they were lucky enough. I went to the World Cup in Spain,
Oh, really?
like over a decade ago.
Yeah, that was 2018.
Yeah, something like that.
Why didn't you go with your wife? Screw the kid. Why'd you?
Because we have 2 kids, and one goes to bed at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also,
One's
I'm
pretty young.
I'm like, I'll go to a watch party, but to go to a game in that, I barely want to. Now I'm a Seahawks fan. I would rather watch the Seahawks at home, not in the
I
stadium.
think watching American football is better on TV
Right.
because when you're there in person, you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, you can't remember it all. And
We can't see the flag.
There's
like,
no yellow line on
yeah,
the
there's no
field. Tell me
line.
where
You're
the
like,
down
Yeah.
should I be
is.
cheering? Is that
Yeah.
a first down? And then you're
So
looking
it's
for
all
like a little yellow
performative.
flag.
Like going in person is performative at this
it's an
point.
experience, right? I feel like even though I'm only 35, I feel like I'm just too old for that.
I think I kind of the
Yeah,
thought of
I'm
going
just
to like 100,000 people
Yeah.
in one area, and it's more of the getting out for me. It's
Yeah.
a Monday.
It's the experience.
Yeah, Kylie wasn't home till 10:30. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
thanks.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Plus, like you can get sick really easily. I just
Yeah.
don't like getting sick, so
People
that's
can
a big
cough on you.
thing.
Absolutely.
Lots of coughing.
Yeah. The experience, though.
Yeah.
The
Well,
experience, yeah.
it was fun while I was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool to see. I didn't watch any of the game. You know what? Actually, I did watch. I watched 10 seconds of the game.
Mm.
It was when we gave up that goal. The goalkeeper came out.
Yeah.
and missed
You're supposed to
clearing.
stay
Whiffed
in
the
your
ball.
goal.
And then the guy had it totally open. I walked. It was at the climbing gym. I walked up to the TV. I was like, oh, I'll check it out for a second. We're only down one goal. And then I saw that happen. I
enough
said,
for that.
okay, well, that was my bad for watching. I shouldn't have done that. I deserved that.
Blame
all your
you for
fault.
that. Yeah.
That's why I don't watch Mariners games when they were in the playoffs.
Yeah.
There was like certain games that I could not watch. I
Yeah.
just would look at the score on my phone because I felt like that I was like gaming the system. It feels like as soon as I start watching them, they start losing.
You're superstitious.
Yes,
Uh.
absolutely. I am cursed.
He is very like in the universe, like very flowy, intuitive. I feel like there's something. There could definitely be something.
We
there.
went to Ashley and I went to a sushi restaurant when one of the games was playing the Mariners game. I think it was like the first playoff. No, it was the elimination game with the Tigers. And the games they were like flanked by me, and I just looked forward. I was like, I cannot see these TVs. I was trying to get out of there. They were like slow service. Like, I need to leave. I can't watch
He's
this.
feeling like he's being attacked.
No,
by
that's
little
Wild,
bugs.
man. I wish I could get better. But it's like, because when I go in, I'm still talking about this, by the way. When we go in person, I see them win maybe 20% of the time, maybe. And it's
Yeah.
always a surprise. I'm never like actually caring about the game when they do win. When I go and I'm like, sweet, we spent like a lot of money on these tickets. We're getting good seats. They don't win.
Yeah.
They don't win. It sucks.
That's why you just don't go. Just don't
Yeah.
go. Go once.
We went
Go
to
once,
the one. I
experience
went to one playoff game
it. Yeah.
last year.
Seahawks?
They lost.
Yeah.
Mariners.
Oh, the Mariners. Yeah. Bummer.
Well,
Sucks. Anyway.
okay.
Okay, so Jillian and Emerson, thanks for coming on the show. We're here to talk about, first a couple of economic development things that are happening
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the city. But Jillian, I want to start with you. So you're an intern.
Yeah.
You got here, June 15th? Ish?
Yep. Yep.
Middle of
It's been about-
June?
This is my 4th week, I think.
Oh, yeah. So let's talk about like your journey here. What did you, why here? Why did you pick Auburn? What are you hoping to learn? What have you learned? Where are you going after? Like, let's just start with
Where did
whatever
you come
comes to
from?
mind.
Where
There's a
you
lot of stuff.
go?
Everything. Tell us
Come on,
everything.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah. So I grew up in the area. I grew up in Fife, and I went to Sumner High School, and I live there now.
Fife, okay.
So yeah, I'm right in this area, and I've always been passionate about the Pacific Northwest and the things there are to do, and the people here, the community. And then I moved to Southern California for school. I go to Vanguage University. I run track there. I'm a double major in communications and political science.
Oh, that's like
Yeah,
that's like
you're
Kylie kind of.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Comms.
Kylie does film and TV.
Yes.
I do
rem-
PR. My communications is a PR
and then political
focus.
science. That's this is a great marriage of internships for sure.
Yeah. And then come home for the summer for that free rent. And
Yeah.
I found this opportunity,
It's
and
important.
it's been such a blessing in my life. I'm so grateful for it. And I have learned a lot about local government, the processes, the steps that things have to go through, and just how involved we are.
How many
in so
meetings have you
much.
been in?
Oh,
Oh, countless.
1,000,001.
That's crazy.
Have there been any like community meetings that she's been to yet, like BIA or?
No.
We went to the one in Lakeland.
Oh yeah, a networking event. That was with local businesses.
Yeah.
But she hasn't been to like a BIA or a tourism board.
No,
Not yet. I hope you have an opportunity to before you leave. Yeah.
Fascinating.
So I know you also worked in California for another business type thing. So what's up with the business internships with your comms major in political science? Like, what's the connection?
Yeah. So I just finished my internship at the Orange County Business Council. Plug for them. And that was more of a political organization. It was more of advocacy in the business sector and less involved with the businesses themselves.
So that tied in with your political science.
Yeah, it was much more of a political science avenue.
Okay, love.
Yeah, what are you going to college for? I know communications, but like what specifically are you like, oh, I'd love to do that when I graduate?
Yeah, well, my goal is to work in government.
Okay.
And I just have a big passion for community. I talk about it all the time. And so I really want to be somewhere local, like the city or the county or the state, just so that I can have tangible evidence of my work. I really want to see what I do, have an impact on the people around me. And so it's important to me that I'm close enough to the people that I'm working with and the people that are affected by my work that I can see what I'm doing.
Absolutely. I think that's awesome. That's also rare for somebody, in their 20s to want to work for local government like that early. Usually you kind of like discover it, but if you're going to school specifically for that, I think that's awesome. Do you want to do communications at a local?
Yeah, I really
government?
like communications, and I've spoken to a bunch of people who are like PIOs or something adjacent to that, doing PR. There's a lot of people who do PR for politicians or their campaigns, and so there's always that avenue too. I'm definitely not closed off to anything. Like you said, I'm 20. There's so much to see, learn, and do, and so I'm sure more opportunities will present themselves, and I'll be able to see more avenues that I could go down.
For sure.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah. Yeah. PIO. For sure. That's what I do sometimes.
Yeah.
I have to PIO, during the flooding. Talk to media all the time.
Right.
You should talk to Colby in the police department. For any of our listeners, that's Colby Crosley, our police PIO. You've probably seen his name a bajillion times. He talks to police not police. He talks to media all the time. Anytime there's any type of thing, he's always in front of the camera. So shout out Colby. Has this internship like changed your idea of what you want to do? Usually that happens. Somebody's like, oh, I really want to do this. And then they go like Angee, she wanted to do probably more policy work. And then she came here and she's like, actually, I love this a lot more. So has that happened yet? It's okay if it hasn't, but
No
Yeah,
pressure.
I
Does
feel
that
like,
happen?
Yeah, definitely learning. Obviously, you learn so much jumping into a brand new experience. And I didn't have such a passion for economic development. I wasn't really sure. I mean, most people in politics have a specific sector and a niche where they're like, oh, I'm really big on the environment or education. And I was kind of looking for my niche. And at the Orange County Business Council, they were super big on economic development, but it wasn't front of mind. But being here doing economic development at another level and in a different space, I feel like economic development is something that I'm really passionate about. Workforce, housing, infrastructure, all those things are super critical to the space that we live in and the community that we've built. I think that's a great place for me to plant my feet.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that. Plus, I feel like people don't really know, like they just kind of see businesses and they don't see all the work that kind of the curating.
Yeah,
Like Jen and Emerson and you are curating what downtown, what Auburn looks and feels like and the vibes people can expect.
Yeah, I mean, from the buildings to the people to everything, there's so much that goes into it.
Yeah, the whole experience too
Yes.
of just being down here, right?
Yeah.
Takes a lot of people.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you've done so far that you're like, wow, I love doing that?
Yeah, I actually talked to Jen and Emerson at the very beginning of my internship about wanting to be more in the legislative piece of working for a government, a municipality. And we've been working on rewriting or amending the NFT code, the
what is that?
multi-family tax exemption. And so when it's from the state, they've mandated, or they didn't mandate it. They allow
They mandate it in certain areas.
areas. But it's just a tax break for certain buildings that have so many spaces in them and have so much affordable housing in them. There's all sorts of it. We could talk about it for a long time. But they've recently updated it, and then other things have come across our desk that are new ideas that we could implement here in Auburn. So we've been doing research, seeing how those would fit in, and then how to add them to our code. And so I've really enjoyed that process, doing the research, talking to other people, looking at what others have to say, and then seeing our code, which is something most people probably don't crack open the city code and do some light summer reading. But it's been really interesting, and it's been a cool process to see the way that it moves through different people and different layers.
Yeah. And it's like a foundation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Takes a while to build all that up
Right.
to where we're at today, for sure.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you are hoping to do still this summer? Like, I don't know, like you have like a I don't know, I don't know what to call it, like a North Star. Like, oh, I'd really like to do this, but I haven't been able to yet.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I've definitely gotten my toes in each of the different areas that I wanted to for sure. I really want to join you guys on a small business spotlight.
Yeah.
And I'm
we'll talk about
also
that in a
really
second.
looking forward to the big events that we have. I know we're going to talk about those too, the Party on the Plaza and the National Night Out.
Yes.
Again, like community, I just love seeing everyone come together, and I love seeing all our work paying off. And so those things, I'm really excited to see one of our big events.
Okay.
That's true. You guys have a lot of events coming up, and they're all kind of going to happen all at once
Yeah.
almost. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Lots of planning up front for
Yeah.
a lot of events within like a month. So
Yeah.
It is a lot.
Like Party on the Plaza, I was so surprised. It's like a week before National Night Out. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oof, that's.
and then 3 weeks after National
Yeah.
Night Out too. So
Oh, wait, sorry. What was that?
there's the one a week before National Night Out,
Right.
and then 3 weeks after
Yeah.
National Night Out, there's another one.
City
So-
Hall Plaza's popping.
Yeah.
What can we
Yeah.
say?
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. I have one last question for
Oh,
you
yeah.
specifically, Jillian. Is there anything that you have done that surprised you? That like you went in thinking, oh, it's going to be this way, and then you got here and then you're like, oh, I didn't actually know that a city does this or this, or I didn't know that economic development's task list included that. Like anything that kind of jumps out to you?
Well, one thing that's been really curious to me that we've talked about is the way that we're involved with the real estate piece of economic development, I would say. We spend a lot of time talking to brokers and encouraging people to look at a property. We know all about the square footage and things like that. And that's just not something that I really thought I would need to know coming into it.
Yeah.
It's been kind of a cool surprise. I love to learn. And so it's like, why not learn about how different spaces are leased, bought, and
Square
rent?
meterage, right?
Square
That's what you
meterage.
mean.
No,
Yeah.
it's true. Like every time we do a small business spotlight, I feel like Emerson's telling the owner, so are you needing a new space, a bigger space? And are you interested in moving downtown? You
Right.
know?
He's
And
a
it's
real
like,
estate agent.
I remember being, literally. I remember being like, at first I remember being like, I wonder why he asks that. And I get it now. It's because it's literally your job to bring stuff downtown and make it vibrant. Like,
Yeah.
literally. Yeah, I was gonna say thing. I was like, I don't know if that's confidential, but we'll talk. But yeah,
Just cut that out.
Yeah, cut that out.
No, I mean, part of economic development is understanding all business needs, right? So if there's businesses outside of our cities that we want to bring in, we take note of how many locations. Like right now, we're looking at a couple pizza joints. And so we go out and we look at all of if they've got 4 locations, it's like, are they in a parking lot? How big are they? Are they next to a grocery store? What are they next to? What should they be next to? And do we have that space here in Auburn?
Yeah.
And something I mentioned to Jillian is like each economic development group across the city or across the state might work a little bit differently based on their focus areas. So right now we're trying to cultivate this awesome experience downtown. And of course it's on the brokers and the businesses to connect and find that deal money-wise that makes sense for them. But we have this opportunity where we can go after and seek these awesome businesses to come down and try to fill the spaces before they get filled with something that wouldn't be as fun or as entertaining or enticing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
awesome.
that recruitment piece really runs into my social life. I'm like, oh, let's go out to dinner. And then I'm like, this place would be good in Auburn. Like they have this, this, and this. I'm putting notes in my phone.
literally,
It's like,
actually,
I'm always on the hunt.
Yeah,
no,
that's fun.
for real.
And likewise, you know, being here long term, whenever me and my family are like, where should we go out to eat? I'm like, where should we go? I wonder
Let me
if the
go to my
owner's going to
Excel
be there.
spreadsheet.
You know, like,
No, for
we
real.
can go
I
there
mean,
and test them out. Yeah.
Pie Style being across the street, like that, being in that location has changed. I feel like it's changed downtown. Like,
Absolutely.
even in a small way, I'm like, Pie Style, I like seeing the lights come out when the sun sets sooner in the winter and stuff. And I feel like that's changed everything. And it's changed things for the owner. Like she now has a way bigger space. She gets to have indoor seating.
Yeah.
It changes everything.
Shout out
So,
Oksana.
Yeah, shout out Oksana.
Place
She's
to go on the
amazing.
weekends. I was there when we when we got to do that student art showcase at the Postmark with the Junior City Council. I didn't mean had to. I went there. I was like, oh, I just kind of wanted a coffee, and then Pie Style was open.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So I stopped in there. She recognized me.
Nice.
Just got a coffee. It was
Yeah.
not
So
$11.
Not
Yeah.
$11.
It's not $11.
And yeah, I mean, she also brings down a ton of families to where they're utilizing the park right outside of the front door,
Yep.
more foot traffic downtown. That's just the impact of one business downtown.
Yeah.
So imagine that 2, 3, 4, 10 times.
Yeah.
Imagine
So-
your business here.
Yeah.
Imagine that more than you imagined.
More than you imagine.
Auburn.
So speaking of downtown businesses, does this count as downtown? Minraj's? Is it?
Yeah, I
Minraj's
mean,
kitchen?
it's for me, I can walk there from my downtown office.
Yeah.
It's what, 2 blocks away?
right across the train
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah, that's
Let's talk about that.
downtown.
So we
Yeah.
just did a small business spotlight on Minraj.
Yeah.
How was that?
Great family.
Oh yeah.
It's
Great
a
food.
family-owned and operated business.
Mhm.
Excellent food.
I mean, the owner is cooking the food.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't get much more family owned than that, does it?
and her 2 daughters were there.
Yes.
Working, obviously, supporting the business, and
Yeah.
great energy.
Great food. The vibes in there, like the lighting that comes in from the windows. I'm big about windows and lighting. Okay, I'm sorry. But the food is absolutely amazing.
Mhm.
And that video did pretty well
Did
Mhm.
very well.
on Instagram. I
Yeah.
was like, okay,
Yeah.
It's got like
Minraj.
what 600 likes,
something.
Nice.
Nice.
which is a lot.
Yeah.
I'll
Heck
look at the
yeah.
views here in a minute, but yeah, how is that going? The small business spotlights. Jillian mentioned wanting to do them.
Yes.
We've got a couple more in the hopper. We just did one on what is it? Return home.
Yeah. Return home human composting.
Mhm.
We've been having our eyes on them for a while.
yeah,
that was really
that was a
cool.
me thing.
That was a Jonathan
Such
thing.
an interesting business.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if no
never
one's
thought of
familiar,
that.
you got to look them up.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's where I want to go
Oh.
when I pass.
Yeah, same.
That's what I want to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. And
No
then,
time soon,
no,
but-
yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if viewers have any ideas of what they want to see. We're happy to do that.
Food.
Jillian,
They want to see food. They love seeing food.
I
What about
know.
long form content? I was telling Angie, I'm like, let's kick off my TV career. Let's
Yeah.
do a
Yes.
30-minute
Like an after school special.
spot.
Dinner
Yeah.
shows and
And I
dinners.
would love
Exactly.
to do that when I'm full time. No,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
no, great though, because Emerson had this idea. We've got like one of the largest donut No, it's like a donut manufacturing thing.
They make the machines that make your
the donuts. What?
And it's right here in
around the
Auburn.
world.
We make
around the
yeah,
nation.
we are responsible for
Yeah.
the donuts.
So
Wow.
everyone listening in New York and Florida, you're welcome for your donuts.
hey, wait a minute. Tim's Cascade. That's in Algona.
Yep. That's local as well.
That's basically Auburn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do that.
So
I was looking on the
Emerson-
bag and it said, yeah, manufactured in
Yeah.
Algona. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Sorry, Angie.
No, it's okay. What's Tim's?
The
Tim's
Tim's
chips.
Cascade chips.
Come on.
They're like the
Potato
kettle
chips.
cooked.
Best
Oh,
potato
They have
chips
that
out there.
blue.
Really?
Yeah.
But what
That's
does that
in
have to do
Algona.
with donuts? Is that
No.
No, I was just
Oh.
thinking
Other than they
lot.
pair well.
they do, yeah.
Oh, you're just saying they also happen to be
Just
like
big,
Algona.
like
Yeah.
Big
food
manufacturers.
things
No,
that
it's
are near
impressive.
here.
Anyway, Emerson wants to do a thing where it's like we go to the donut manufacturing place and then we go to the donut shops and we're like, look, it's all one big family.
Here's
Like,
your machine in action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Call like like the mayor of Flavortown, the constable of Yummyville
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Constable. Yeah.
Picture
I don't
us.
know. I don't know what that means.
You know the mayor of Flavortown? Guy
Come on,
Fieri?
get a Fieri. Yeah. Come on.
Get it Fieri. It's
Fieri.
Is that a
he's
movie?
Italian.
No, it's Food Network guy.
You don't know Guy
Oh,
Fieri?
No, he's like spiky hair.
okay, I know.
Yeah.
He's got the blonde, spiky hair. he's got the
Definitely had a crush on him
tattoos.
growing up.
Wow. Okay.
To be fair, I had
All
a
right.
crush on like every male
He
older
does
celebrity.
like he'll give you like a, there you go. He'll do that a lot.
Did I
Like
hurt
just-
you with this?
Also, there's this thing going online that he never actually eats the food.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw he was like aerating it.
Imposter.
But honestly, I think what it is that they have to do so many takes
Right.
that he can't just eat it
Yeah.
every
Right.
single
He's
It's
time.
being
like
massive.
Yeah.
actors in movies, right?
Yeah.
When they're eating, that's miserable for them.
Right.
Because you can't swallow it because then you'd gain a lot of weight. 'Cause
Right.
You're doing like 70 takes sometimes.
Yeah.
So you have to like chew it and then spit it out.
Mm.
So if
Yeah.
you see an actor eating in a scene, just know that they hate it.
Yeah, most of the time. There was a story of Chris Pratt on Parks and Rec
Oh,
where he
yeah.
was eating ribs,
Right.
and Nick Offerman was like, "I watched that man eat 6 racks of
Yeah.
ribs."
Yeah, I don't know. When I watch movies and I see them eat, I think I'm just a big back, but I'm like, damn, that's nice. Like
Yeah.
they get to like eat the food on set. Like that must be great. I wanted to ask you though, Jillian,
Yeah.
are there any, not to put you on the spot, but are there any businesses that you want to do a small business spotlight on while you're here? We can do it together.
Yeah, I put a little list together. I don't have them on the very top of my brain right
Totally
now.
fine.
What's the
But-
genre of business?
There are restaurants. They're
Restaurants.
mostly
Okay.
restaurants.
People love
yeah.
restaurants.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
The
I love
drool
restaurants.
factor.
Yeah, like when I'm filming stuff, I want
That's
it to
the
be.
long form show. Instead of Fear Factor,
Drool
we're the
Factor.
Drool Factor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think Emerson has
Trademark
always
it.
wanted to be like a YouTuber, and this is his opportunity.
Not a YouTuber, but like an actor or
Yeah.
like
No,
a
you're so
person, a TV
good.
personality. Thank you.
Okay, I stalk my own social media videos, and I was looking at the small business spotlights, and every time you're in it,
Yeah.
it looks so good.
You're just like
It
so
looks
happy to be
stock.
there.
Yeah.
It
I'm so
literally looks
happy.
like a
People like
stock
watching
video.
YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm like, we did that.
Yeah.
You were the actor. Anyway, yes.
30,000
Dream
people
team.
watched you from In Roger's
Heck
Kitchen,
yeah.
by the way.
The
Heck
whole
yeah.
like
Love it. Yeah.
But yeah, Jillian, you can send that list over. We'll definitely make sure to have one happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yes.
And that's the small business spotlight. Any business can apply to be on there.
Yes.
Any
If you
business,
go
unless you're a tow company.
ECDev, what is your website?
ecdev.auburn.gov.
Wa.gov.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you can find it. There's a menu.
Yep.
Check it out.
The menu
You can find it.
Yeah.
It's up there.
It's pretty easy, hopefully.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna we got to speed run some of these, but we're gonna talk about the party on the plaza,
Yeah.
which ECDev
Yay.
is organizing.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming up. So by the time people can hear this, this will be next Friday. It'll
Yeah.
be Friday the 24th, July
Yeah.
24th.
So July 24th and August 24th.
Yep.
Couple big
August
parties right down. 28th. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
28th. Yep.
Yep.
August 28th. Yep.
July 24th, August 28th. So yeah, a couple big parties downtown, just right on City Hall Plaza.
Mhm.
Food trucks, live music, beer garden, vendors, all sorts of fun. So it's completely free. You'll have to buy your beer if you want that. You'll have
And
to buy your
food.
food, but
The
Just
music
to-
is free.
yeah, music is free.
Sitting is
There's,
free.
I think there's line dancing.
There's
Line
line
dancing?
dancing.
There'll be
That's free.
We're
One of
bringing the
them,
fire
yeah.
pits out for this event.
Yeah,
Who
there's gonna
doesn't
be
love
fire
that?
pits. Yeah, it's gonna be a ton of fun.
do they give out marshmallows for that? Don't they do that?
We do that at National Night
National
Out,
Night
but
Out.
this year we actually partnered with P&W Coffee, and they make some killer s'mores cookies.
They do.
So they're going to be giving out a ton of their s'mores cookies.
Wait, like for free?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm there.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm there.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Are
it's
they better than
honestly, it's
crumble?
worth
The
it.
answer is yes.
The
Yeah.
answer is yes.
100%.
Yeah. So food trucks, we've got partners from local businesses like Sonora Carne Asada, best tacos in the state. If you haven't
But
been.
wait, yeah, we did a speaking of
Yeah.
small business spotlight, we did a video on them and it just,
Yeah.
that blew up.
That blew up.
Yeah.
People love them.
She says I'm a natural behind the camera. My favorite cue from her is Emerson take another bite. I'm like, you got it. Because that was not acting. That was just me
Yeah.
being happy to eat. Same with
Laugh,
all of our
laugh,
restaurants. Yeah.
Laugh, smile.
Take another bite. Don't worry if it's on your face.
Okay, so Party on the Plaza. So that's Friday, July 25th and Friday, August 28th. Those are both from
we'll
5:30
retake that again.
5:30 to 8:30 p.m.
No, sorry.
Oh, it's not
Sorry.
Friday, July 25th?
Friday, July
July
24th. There we go.
Friday, July 24th, August
28th.
Yep.
Both
there you go.
Fridays.
Yep.
Fridays, 5:30 to 8:30.
Yep.
City Hall Plaza. Parking is free in garages.
Yeah, downtown garages. Just look for your free parking spots. Multiple parking lots around the city that are close by. All street parking's free.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
And the other thing, National Night Out.
Yeah, National Night Out, August 4th.
Yep.
Tuesday, first
August 4th.
Tuesday of August. Similar to Party on the Plaza, but a little bit smaller. It's geared towards our downtown residents that don't necessarily live in a traditional neighborhood. So the apartment complexes, we have a few condos around here downtown, but it's a space for them to experience that same National Night Out feel where they get to connect with our local police officers, local council members, and we're going to have tons of games. We're going to have Rally Pickleball. We're going to have Dick's Food Truck. We're
Dick's
going to
Food
have
Truck.
Dave and Buster's. Just a bunch of partners that are going to be down there. C-Axe is going to bring their mobile thing. They can throw axes, and all that's free too.
Yeah.
That's
So if
great.
you live
Yeah.
downtown, definitely come
Beer garden, music, all the good stuff.
to City Hall Plaza, Dick's Food Trucks,
Yep, 5 to 8.
5 to 8.
We need to tell Dick's to start having fries in their food trucks. Like, what's up with that?
And it's because they don't have a fryer.
Yeah, they don't have a hood for it.
Just get one.
Just get
Oh.
one.
It's weird.
Just bring them and then air fry them.
Yeah.
It's the
Air
same thing,
fryer.
right? I don't
Mhm.
know.
Yes.
It's not. Do you like air fried old fries?
I don't
Old
think
fries?
I've ever
Well, that's the
done
best way
that,
to reheat
but-
them.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
you're
that's
gonna
the whole
put them in
thing.
the
Is you
microwave.
can't. I think air fry is the only way.
I
but-
have
Yeah.
done that. It is really good.
I
Is
think
it
it's
good?
pretty good. I like it.
I love
Yeah.
I love air fried anything.
I
Yes.
air fried some. I made skewers yesterday for a barbecue.
Oh my gosh, I did too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, just air fried
Skewers?
like you skewer.
You both made skewers yesterday
Just
with
that's it.
via air fryer?
No.
Mine was via grill.
I reheated them today. I didn't eat all of them. We didn't eat all of them.
Mm.
So you know, like you
You and me
skewer
are twins. I just had my
vegetables.
leftovers for lunch.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, I just like ate them like an hour ago. It was really
Me
good.
too.
What skewer of what?
So we did vegetables. So like peppers, onions, and tofu.
Mine
That's
was
so
peppers,
fun.
onions, and beef.
Yeah, so you usually do like steak. You
Yes,
never had skewer like
that's
shish kebabs?
I'm Armenian, obviously. I was
Oh.
just so surprised that both of you did the same
Isn't that
thing.
funny?
Yeah, it's like
That's crazy.
that's a summer food. That's
It's
an
very
easy
summer.
summer
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like super easy. Anyway.
Okay.
Anything else active related you guys doing?
I mean, we got a ton of interest downtown, so hopefully we'll have some more restaurants this time next year. I mean, it takes a year from the signing to the lease to the actually opening their doors. It takes like about a year,
Yeah.
but we've got a lot of interest, so hopefully,
Awesome.
Yeah.
this time next year.
A lot of stuff going on. There's that. I don't know if we can talk about it totally yet, but that big, huge building going up right along the train tracks there.
Oh yeah, we can talk about it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's public knowledge. Yeah,
Okay.
Home Depot made their biggest investment company-wide ever here in Auburn. They're building a massive warehouse where, to my knowledge, they'll be shipping out pretty much, it's like everything you need to build a home, but to the developers, right? For
yeah.
the homes and the buildings. It's going to be so large that the train's going to run through it, which is why that railway spur was so important to them.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
Hundreds of
crazy?
jobs. Yeah, it's incredible.
That
Oh.
area of GSA
Yeah, the IRG,
over by
GSA
like the Allen
site.
Collection, you go south a little bit.
Oh my
C
goodness.
Street, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
Oh wow, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. You can see that it's getting built right now. It's very
Yeah.
fast it's very cool how fast it's happening.
Yeah.
All the walls are up now. And now
Yeah.
they're cutting out like the holes and they'll start doing the
The
roof.
big
and-
thing for us is not only is it's a massive company that's
Mhm.
got roots, but it's also a warehouse business that actually has jobs and
Yeah.
well-paying jobs.
Mm.
A lot of times you drive by warehouses and you think how one or two people might be in there, but
Right.
close to 500 people, maybe
Okay,
even more.
that's good that it's going to be used because I'm like, I
Yeah.
feel like every time I drive by a warehouse, it's like, does anyone live here? Does
Yeah.
anyone exist here?
Yeah.
Like,
Is anyone
Yeah.
home?
It's like wild waves.
Yeah. So it's great.
Alrighty.
Great paying jobs for people to come move to Auburn, live here and succeed in
Yeah,
Auburn.
super
so,
cool.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll have
awesome.
more to share about that, like state of the city for the mayor.
Yeah.
We'll have some stuff we'll put
Yeah.
out. Wild Waves is the last summer, by the way. That you can go there.
That's crazy.
I told James, he's like so upset. He's like, he really doesn't want to go. I'm like, James, for old time's sake, we have to go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
He's like, it used to be so great.
I know.
I'm like, I know.
Yeah. How
Just
many
go.
times have you gone in the last 10
In my,
years?
not in 10 years, I haven't gone, I've probably gone once in the last 10 years, but when I was a
Kid,
middle
yeah,
schooler, I
right.
would go like every summer.
Yeah, I
for
think I was
sure.
like 17 the last time I went.
So do we blame the
Mm.
parents now of the 10-year-olds? Like,
Yep.
why aren't you going?
It's
to
all
these fun
millennials' fault.
things?
Millennials
Well,
killed Wild Waves.
I'm a millennial. I've got a 5-year-old. I mean, he just now could go, right?
Okay, well, then young Gen X's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
take that.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. So we're going to talk about Don't Miss This, just some things that are happening. Boho exhibit at the museum.
Tell me more.
Angie, you know about Boho. Our very own Jason Jones
Yes.
designed all of the materials for that. So
it looks great.
they have their opening celebration. That's Thursday, July 16th. So if you're listening to this on Wednesday, mark your calendar tomorrow, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. That's at the White River Valley Museum. That is free. It is an opening celebration of this new exhibit. And Boho is all about. I'm gonna butcher this, but it's the music and the art of the 60s and 70s being influenced by medieval culture and how like all of that imagery kind of influenced.
That's
a
cool.
lot of that, yeah, like hippie culture, you know, like the quote
Yeah.
unquote
Yeah.
stuff
Where
like
is
that.
this at?
So this is at the White River Valley Museum. So this is their new
Ah,
the new exhibit. It'll be there for a couple months. So
cool.
definitely check that out. We've also got I had Party on the Plaza here. We've talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Summer Sounds and Kids Summer Stage, those are both ongoing. Those are on Wednesdays. Kids Summer Stage is at noon, I think. Let me look that up. And the Summer Sounds, yeah, that's at noon, noon to 1 p.m. That's at Let's Go Park. That is free. Kids come, parents can come, anybody can come. And then Summer Sounds, that's at 6:30 to 8, also on Wednesday at Let's Go Park. So
Nice.
follow the music. If you can't find it, it's in the middle of the park. You can't miss it.
It's in the middle of the park.
Okay. Trivia.
Trivia.
Angie's
right.
Arena. You ready?
Let's
Angie's
play a
Arena.
little jingle. There it is.
Yeah,
Thank
Kylie
you,
was ready for that.
Kylie.
So, Jillian, the way that this works, and Emerson, I don't know if
Yeah.
you've been here for Angie's Arena.
No, last time we had hot sauce.
Yep,
and
no
we
more
answered
hot sauce.
That
questions.
was a long time ago.
It was
Yeah.
expiring. We had to get rid of it. I think it was a public health concern at some point.
Ah,
So
That's
we
really
just
just-
gets spicier with age.
We've replaced it with nothing other than nothing. So the way that it works is you are technically versus Angie. I think the both of you, but I am so confident that Jillian's just gonna like clean the floor with this.
I hope
that I'm gonna
so.
have you help Angie actually.
I'm gonna
Oh.
be zero help.
We'll be a team.
I'm gonna be zero
This is
help.
the first time in the history of Angie's Arena, short history, by the way, that I partner with one of the guests.
Oh heck yeah!
This is
I
a
can't
historic
wait to
moment.
not help
It's
you.
all
at
Taylor
all.
Swift trivia.
Taylor
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
And Jillian is a Swiftie, self-admitted.
I am.
For
I
the
am.
record, like I just don't connect with her music, but as a business person, she's
yeah. She's so
She's killing it.
incredible.
She's a billionaire now.
Incredible,
Yeah.
and just as a person,
Yeah, that's
just don't connect
girl
with
boss, right,
her,
Angie?
her-
You just haven't found the right song yet.
Yeah.
You'll find one.
My wife listens to it a lot. I haven't found anything yet.
even like
There's a
from
lot.
1989.
I don't even know what that means. I know that's a record,
Oh, Angie.
but like
No.
I know that. Yeah.
Here's the
All right,
liability.
let's do
Oh,
this.
can you just
He
clip
said
that
the year.
of her going? Oh,
Yeah.
She's the one clipping it, so yeah.
I'm clipping
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
I'm the
perfect.
one who clips it, guys.
hey,
yeah.
clip it.
I should
Clip it.
send you the sound that she made. Was it 2 episodes ago?
Please stop.
When she like guttural screamed into the microphone because we did musical
like,
trivia.
oh
No,
my
it was
God.
like she like grabbed it and like the sound and the face she made. I've never seen a human do that before. So
I need
it
it.
wasn't a close shot. It was a wide into the close.
Yeah.
So like my brain
That's
remembers
great.
it
I
differently
wish
than what the
you
camera
wouldn't
sees.
bring it up. I'm
Wow.
trying to like put it behind me. Like
no, that's great.
it's really
She was
we're
so
moving past
into it.
that.
It's because her sister was here too. I think it got a different level.
for sure,
Yeah.
for
of, like,
sure.
competitiveness.
Very
in it.
competitive.
Yeah.
It was wild. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, there's 11 questions. Usually we do 9. It's odd.
Oh.
So there's
Right,
no
no
winner.
tie.
Yeah.
I
I'm
like
sorry.
it.
Yeah, there's no tie.
11 questions.
11 questions.
Taylor
Okay.
Swift.
We're starting super easy. All of you should know this first one. It's whoever says it the quickest gets it.
Do we get like a
Oh.
2-second head start? Since
No,
Jillian?
not on this
2
first one.
seconds.
Not on this
1
first one.
second?
Absolutely
Okay.
not. Okay, Jillian, and then we're going Emerson, Angie. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Question 1. Who is Taylor Swift's husband?
Travis Kelce.
Good job.
That's not fair.
They just
So
got
fast.
married.
She was quick.
They just got married.
I
Remember
just did that so
day?
we could
I said,
talk about the
today was
wedding.
such a good day to get married, you know? Remember I was sitting at my desk and I said that?
That was just
No.
so quick.
Was
huh?
that the day?
That was the day they got married, and it
Oh.
was a secret.
Was it a
Wow.
Monday?
And
Was it a
nobody
Monday?
knew.
When did
And
they-
I said,
No,
today was such a
Saturday.
good day to get married. And she got married.
Wow.
I
It was the
manifested
secret.
it.
She rented out all of Madison Square Garden.
Well, that was for her
Yeah.
reception.
Oh.
They got married privately, and
They got
Adam
married
Sandler
privately.
was their officiant.
yeah, Adam Sandler.
That's really cute.
It's kind of funny if you think about it. Like it's like a movie.
Yeah.
I also had a crush on him growing up. Okay,
course you did.
anyway. Let's keep
Guy Fieri and Adam
Yeah,
Sandler.
that's a wild.
Your
Those are not, like,
roster
conventional.
is
it was the biggest crush though was Simon Cowell. That
That
was
is
like
the
my
weirdest.
What?
thing. He looks so weird now.
Yeah.
The plastic surgery is not helping.
But he didn't look like that when I
Hey,
was 10.
no.
Okay.
for the next episode. Can we get a therapist in here and be like, let's deep
Yeah,
dive?
can you guys
into-
find a local therapist
yeah,
that we can
like, hey,
bring
we
in?
need to bring you in here.
Small business spotlight. It's just
Yeah.
Angie getting
Yeah.
therapy.
That's actually a good funny. That'd be a funny
Yeah.
video actually. Small business spotlight, but you're getting therapy from them.
Yeah, you're asking her questions and she's lying down on the couch,
Yeah.
and you're just like, okay.
There's a lot of fun stuff we do. Okay, so Jillian clearly got that. Question 2.
Yeah.
What year was Taylor Swift born?
1989.
I feel like I got that
He
one.
did get that.
I feel
You
like
did
I got
actually
that
get
Great
that.
job.
Right.
That
You
was,
knew that because we said 1989.
Heck yeah, I did.
that
yeah.
was
That's
really
the
good.
album.
I was gonna say that.
That is the album.
Yeah.
That's why she named it 1989.
Right.
I'm
Don't say right. You didn't know
No,
that.
I'm
like,
so
yeah.
like I genuinely didn't even know that that's why the album was called 1989.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah. December
89. That's like old.
19.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
old.
okay, okay.
80s.
89.
89
I was
the
born
end.
91.
December 1989. I was born in 1990, May 1990.
Yeah.
December
Jeez.
13.
James was born in 90, and I always say that means that you like existed in the 80s because you know
Oh yeah.
I was
yeah,
like,
I was
that's
conceived in the
crazy.
80s. I didn't even
Yeah.
think about that. That's weird that you. Yeah, I was conceived in the 80s.
80s.
Wow.
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah.
Isn't that like hippie era
Yeah,
or
but
something?
no.
No,
Like-
it's 70s.
But 1990 is basically the 80s. It's not like
yeah, it's
not-
it's the
spilled
80s
into
with
it.
like fun cartoons.
Yeah, I think the 80s was the 80s. I'm sorry, the 90s was the 80s until Nirvana. That's what I think.
yeah.
I think
yeah.
grunge is what was
Which
like,
was
oh, we're the
91.
90s now.
The 80s
So-
was the what? 80s?
I think the 90s was the 80s until Nirvana. I think until they exploded, like
Yeah.
Smells Like Teen Spirit, like
93 or something.
1993, 94.
Yeah.
I think it
Where's
was
the
still just
Nirvana
the 80s.
trivia?
that like
Like, I
had
could do
like
that.
it was like an era that kind
Well, yeah, because everything became grunge. It became like this whole different
Plaid.
sound. There was no more like of that really bright like disco colors, and you know
Bummer.
the Michael Jackson was like starting to. I think Bad was still in the 90s, wasn't it? I actually have no idea.
Mm.
And then it was, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Question 3. What is the name of her most recent album?
The
Dead
Tortured
Poet.
Poets Department.
No. Most recent album.
Wait, I know
You guys
this.
don't remember. This is
Wait,
this
don't
is
tell
telling
me.
of Swifties.
Now I
that you
feel
guys-
bad.
Wait, I know this.
This
Can
came
you,
out this year.
first letter. Oh, you
Is it the one?
Starts with a-
Showgirl.
That was like a dead topic.
I got
I hate that was a Did you get it?
The Life of a Showgirl. The
There
Life
you
of a
go.
Showgirl.
Life of a Showgirl.
Wow. Okay,
You
don't air this.
guys, see, this is telling. The Swifties didn't like this album very much.
I didn't
See?
really get into it.
Yep,
I'm
I'm telling you.
sorry. There was like one good song.
Actually, was the same way. She listened to it for like a little bit, and now it's just been Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, I don't know. That one just wasn't. I don't know. There's some good songs.
No, I love The Fate of Ophelia. That's the only song I know.
That's good. I like that song. Hey, this is not on the thing. This isn't the question, but what is the only artist who was featured on that album?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh my! Can we get a half
Wow.
point
How
for
did
that?
you get
Can we get a
that?
half point?
Because I got a crush on that girl. Oh, I tell you what.
Oh.
Wait a minute. A half point doesn't do anything for you, though.
Can we get a half
Yeah,
point?
I'll give you a half
No
point.
points. You just said that isn't a question.
Okay, to be fair, my wife listened to that on repeat in the car every
The
time
Life
we
of a
went
Showgirl?
somewhere. No, just the whole album.
Oh, I actually like
so,
that song.
like,
Really?
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
that song.
So that's why you don't like Taylor Swift. You have to listen to the good albums.
Oh, it's not like I don't like her. I just don't connect with the
Because
music.
you
just
haven't
can't
heard the good
believe I didn't
albums.
know the question. I genuinely
can't believe you just-
know. I knew that album's name,
I didn't.
and then I got confused with Olivia's "You Seem So Sad for a Girl
So
in Love" or whatever.
Mhm.
I can't believe
Yeah.
I'm gonna like.
It's
beat myself.
okay.
Okay,
It's
we
fine.
better win. We better win.
We need a
Question
better high five too next time. That was my fault.
Okay, sorry about that.
Y'all are doing great. Question 4. How many albums does she have?
12.
Jesus, that's right.
Random number. Random.
What is Jillian?
Random number.
Jillian hates Taylor Swift. Jillian's a
number.
poser.
I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
where's this
I'm
ball
glad
knowledge
we're a
coming
team.
from?
The
I'm
way you
glad
just
we're
said
a
that
team.
so confidently. 12.
No, like you didn't finish the
that
question.
was so weird.
We've got closeted
clue.
Taylor fans.
Zero clue.
No, literally.
I got zero clue. I have no idea.
I don't know.
What the heck? Okay. all right.
Okay.
Question 5.
I've already got the answer in my
What
head.
album released in 2014?
2014.
Red.
No. 1989?
Yes.
Wow.
That's a double 1989. I'm sorry.
Oh, because
That just when it
I
released.
wanted to say
She was
1989 because I was
born
like,
in
I didn't think you'd do the
1989.
same
Oh,
thing
And then
twice.
later she put out an
Gotcha.
album called
I'm sorry.
1989.
right.
You're
No,
still
I'm
doing
with
great.
you there. I just didn't know that
Okay.
was the year she put it out.
Well, now you do.
No.
Question
The more you know.
6. What is the name of Taylor's first album?
Taylor Swift.
Yes.
That's really narcissistic.
No, it's like a debut
Taylor Swift
album.
/ debut. They call it
Her
debut.
record label
Yeah.
had her do that.
Yeah.
Not her.
Ha-
Because no, that's
He was
that's
there.
just
He was in the
actually
room.
just
no, that's just music industry knowledge. Like that's
I think we are learning something
No, no,
about
no.
you right now.
no. What
No
I'm trying to
It's like
say
I
is
don't even listen to Taylor
that's-
Swift 12.
that's
do.
nothing to do with Taylor Swift. It's like the Dave Matthews Band. Like okay, they're like let's do that.
Yeah,
People will
there's-
know us.
I think when it comes to pop, sometimes they do just have you put out a self-titled.
Yeah.
Just to see, like, let's
That's
test
what
the
I
market.
meant.
Let's
Yeah.
see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then you get to have your fun. But, like, we're going to just call it Taylor Swift for now.
That
We don't wanna
knowledge,
confuse
though,
people.
paired with everything else you
Yeah.
know, I don't want you to not answer the future ones, though, because I want to win.
I'm
He's
still
getting
gonna kill
shy.
it.
He's
I'm
there.
still gonna kill
All right,
it.
let's do
Okay,
it. Let's do it.
question 6.
Okay.
Just kidding. Question 7. I already did question 6. What is Taylor's biggest charting single of her career?
Red?
Nope. No, it's single. One song.
And
Well, Red
maybe
is a
now
song.
We got bad blood.
Nope.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, wait.
Is it a 1989 song?
Wait.
I want to hear what you have to say first.
You wear short skirts.
No,
I wear.
it is a 1989 song.
I know what
I
it
got
is.
it. It's the one that goes, "You're
Blank
Romeo,
space,
I'm
blank
Juliet."
space.
Nope.
Blank space.
Blank space.
Nope. Close. It
Romeo,
was it
Juliet.
charted right before Blank Space did. It was her first single from the album. Come on, guys. I stay out too late.
Uh,
Now you're on too many dates. Guys, come on.
I
What?
can't hear
What's
the
happening?
cruising, won't stop. It's like I got the music in my mind, and this will be
Blank
alright.
it off.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
I sang it. But I sang
You gotta
it.
say the Name
but I
it.
sang it.
You got me
Shake
there,
it
Angie.
off.
That's a half point because I gave it to her because I sang it.
You and your half point.
Plus,
How am I gonna
plus-
add these
hold
with
on.
points?
Hello.
I'm giving you 0.5. It doesn't matter. but-
hey, Jonathan, I just want to say because she's a Swiftie and I'm not, I really think I deserve that half point because like why did
I
I
already
know
gave it to you. I gave you both half a point.
Okay,
I
great.
thought you were a Swiftie. I thought that
I'm
was
not.
why.
I
No,
feel
I'm not.
like
Oh.
she's
We're
Now
both
I'm an
on
imposter.
we're on a team together because
There
we're
is
both
the
not.
pressure.
Oh,
Here, I'll
okay.
give Jillian her kudos.
You gave her a half
It
point.
is hard when you are a ball knower
Yeah.
and you get asked questions. Now you're on the spot.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's like when we play kickball. How hard is it to kick a ball?
Not hard.
It's very easy. But when you go up to bat,
Calling me
you're
up.
like, no, I'm looking at you because we play. Like your right leg just feels like jelly. And you're like, why
Oh.
can't I figure out how to use my leg right now? Because you're
Sports
just nervous.
psychology, man.
There's like
Yeah.
18 people watching you kick a ball. Something you know how to do very easily, and then it gets hard. So I get it.
Okay.
Question 8.
We have grace for you. It's okay.
What state was Taylor Swift
Nashville,
born in?
Nuh-uh.
California,
Nuh-uh. Philadelphia.
Oh, state. Yeah, what is Philadelphia in?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, okay, she got it. Jillian got it. I know, but I know.
Wait, wait. That is
You
not.
said Nashville.
That's also not fair
She didn't.
because hold on, Jonathan, hold on. It's not
This is
fair
my favorite
because
part of
in
trivia,
the
is the
past,
people.
hold on, in the past, when somebody else has said it even remotely a
I
little
know,
before
but if
me,
I said what
I said
state,
it. Wait, I said it loads before her, like 2 seconds.
You said Nashville.
No, I said Philadelphia, and if
I said
No,
Philadelphia.
Pennsylvania.
I mean,
Pennsylvania.
Jillian, I just want you to know. With the
I will jump across
stop.
this table.
All right, here we
With
go.
the context of the previous episodes, if
I'm
you
giving
if
you
you
both
see them,
0.5 again.
Oh,
if you see
man.
the
I
previous
don't want
episodes, he will
0.5.
give the other person a point, even if we both
Yeah.
said it
Being a
around the same
gracious
time.
host.
Being a gracious host. Okay, question 9. What is Taylor's lucky number?
13.
Yes.
12.
I feel like I knew that.
You should.
I didn't.
It
know
is,
that.
yeah, 13. It's all over. It's everywhere.
Okay,
You know how
sorry.
she is.
It's everything.
There are 2 questions left. Okay, I'm going to count these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jillian, you have 6 points. Emerson and Angie, you have 1, 2.
You've 1 point.
You have 3.
That
Can they
makes
even come back?
no sense.
We could do like an all or nothing
We've
for one
been
of them.
getting almost all of
Jillian, she
them.
popped off the last couple. for
Feel
sure.
like I got 2.
The last question, the double standard is crazy.
He gave you the half point in
I
there.
should have
Okay,
gotten
here,
the full
here, I'll
point.
give
That's
you the
like a
full point. I'll give you the
draw.
full point.
No, it's okay.
I don't think it's
okay.
going to matter. I'm giving you the full point.
No,
I already
0.5.
did
It's
it. Nope, I
okay.
already did
It's
it.
not going to matter.
I'm a
You're gonna
gracious
get it.
host.
2, 3. Now you have 4 points
And
to Jillian
so
6.
Even if you get
All
both
right.
then ask
We're
questions,
close.
So you
right,
could tie
we
now, which
tie?
is horrible.
Yeah.
I'll have to come up with things off the
No,
top
we'll
of my head.
just get
which I
Taylor to come
can.
in for
It's
the
okay.
tiebreaker.
We
I
can
can
do
do it.
half point.
Question
It's okay.
10.
Oh my god.
What type of bread is Taylor Swift well known for
Rye.
making?
No, sourdough.
Good job.
Rye, girl. She's not a pioneer.
Right. Yeah.
She is a pioneer. She is a pioneer.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Trailblazer.
she's out there at her Jewish deli making some rye bread. Okay, well, so Jillian won, but let's just try.
That was
Bake
good.
it off.
Question 11. What rapper was featured on Taylor Swift's
Post
song
Malone.
Bad Blood?
Kendrick Lamar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
you sang
lost.
it. You sang Bad Blood.
No, okay, I'm not doing it. You guys don't deserve
I'll
it.
do the Kendrick Lamar part. Are you ready?
You guys do it. Emerson's on your team. What do you mean?
Emerson hasn't said anything the last like
deserves
6
it.
rounds.
Hey, I'm here for support.
Yeah.
At least he got 12.
He
That
did.
was a good one.
Yeah.
That was good.
I want to say I'm sorry for being a bad sport. And I know once we leave this place, I'm going to get like the post-competitive,
shame.
like, yeah, the
It's the
shame.
after
Sorry.
kickball.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I took that way too seriously.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys. I also just want to say, if you were in my position, the way Jonathan has treated me
He
in
picks
the
on you.
past episodes, he gives the point to everyone else.
Where's
What?
HR?
No,
Where
here's the
is
thing:
HR?
is I give the point to them, and then Angie makes her case, and then I always go, "Okay, fine, I'll give you half
That's
a
nice
point."
that there's justice in this room.
Yes,
There's
and then I
justice.
always give her half a point, and then when she's doing this, it doesn't end up mattering because it's not like it's that close. She's just she's trying to eke out the points where she can.
That and Jillian,
It's
she
so-
edits this, so when you actually go to watch it, she's going to be saying all the right answers, and he's going to be like, "I'll give you that point."
She's gonna
I'll give you
say
that point.
She'll put her voice over yours.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All right, well,
of
good
love.
job. You won,
Thank you.
Jillian.
Thank
You
Great
won
job.
Angie's
Great job.
Arena. You came out unscathed, nearly. Good
Wow.
Taylor Swift trivia. I had to ask ones that were general enough to where you guys would know it. By the way,
Yeah.
Yeah, great job.
Also-
I'm sure Jillian would have known like very obscure ones,
Is
like
it-
the names of her cats or something.
Yeah.
Is it different each week
Yes.
in the arena?
We try to keep it.
we don't do
thematic for the
Taylor
guest.
Swift every single
Okay, I was going to say.
No, we
Huh.
keep it thematic
run
for the
out.
guest. Last time it was
like musical or no college movies.
Oh, yeah.
because
College movies?
because one of them is going off to college and one of them is into movies.
Mhm.
Wait,
She's
what
like,
makes a movie college?
A college theme
like
movie.
college movie.
Like the people in the movie are in college?
like Dead Poet Society.
Or like Animal House.
Or
Yeah.
what's the
Or
one where they
Animal
do
House.
acapella? Pitch
Pitch
Perfect.
Perfect.
Pitch
Yeah, we had
Perfect,
a
yeah.
question
Yeah.
about Pitch Perfect.
Old school.
We didn't do old school. I thought
know
about it.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
thought about it.
Lots of love for ECDev from Comms.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
on the
Thank
show.
you
That was so
guys.
fun.
Very nice.
Like,
for having us.
subscribe,
Smash it, people.
smash that subscribe
Smash
button.
it. Should we all
and
do
connect
like
Ring the
with me on
bell.
LinkedIn.
good energy
go.
in the middle?
Okay, let's do good
Spirit
energy
fingers.
and break.
Okay,
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.